I see that much talked about.
You're telling me to disgrace myself?
It's best if you just give up.
You're incompetent.
Perhaps they've gotten lost, and they'll get here soon enough. Where exactly am I? It looks like my outfit has changed.
Welcome, Melita, to Walter's illusory tale.
Mule!
Can you keep quiet and behave yourself? It's about to begin.
Begin? Lita. Ellie!
Quiet, please.
What is this?
Greetings, miss. Welcome to the Queen of Hearts court. I presume you're Melita Angel, is that right?
Yes, big brother. That is without question the daughter of the head of House Angel.
Very good. Now then, let the trial now begin.
Begin the trial?
The man before you is the judge as well as the ringleader behind this conspiracy. It was specifically under his instruction that I was to ensure that you and the others would be led here.
Oh. I don't really know who you are, sir, or where you even come from. But you need to listen. I won't bow to a king who hides his face or conceals his lineage. We're still in the middle of our certification exam, so I'll be going now.
You cannot flee, imposter daughter of the House of Angel. Clerk, please start recording.
It begins with once upon a time. Anders' Codex here is a magical text that will accurately chronicle all the events as they unfold. So I'd advise you to be careful about the choice of words you use with us today. Otherwise, you'll end up delighting the public with a Night Duke House-related scandal.
There is a single charge held against you. The defendant here, Melita Angel, in spite of having no qualification to be a Night Duke House, is suspected of laying claim to the Angel family name and deceiving the people of Flandor over the course of 13 years. What say you, jury?
Incompetent, talented girl!
That is unforgivable and treasonous!
Precisely right. However, the time to shed light on her vocal crimes has finally come. The man who says he is her true father has appeared and taken center stage to bring his daughter back home. And furthermore, we have the proof here that the defendant's lineage is improper.
You can't have that! That's my...
Name listed, Melita Angel. It says that her class is... Oh my. Samurai.
I knew it! So that girl really is. I may be a samurai class, but that's not evidence that I'm not my father's daughter. My instructor taught me that. Even when one is born into a Night Duke house, there are cases in which they don't inherit a higher-ranked class.
You are indeed correct about that. However, there is something I just can't wrap my head around. Why is it that you were an incompetent, talented girl who didn't have any mana? And why only now, at the age of 13, did your mana decide to awaken?
Well, that's because...
That's because what? Why did your mana manifest all of a sudden?
if anyone finds out about what happened...
See? She can't even give a reply! She has a guilty conscience!
No, I can explain!
Are you sure? Deep down, even you know it's true, don't you? Being labeled an incompetent, talented girl, you are unworthy of being part of any house.
It's as clear as day now. Melita Angel's father is not Duke Felgus.
This is absolutely unbearable. When the
two of them married, Duke Felgus had people from all quarters running him ragged.
What a little hussy she was to see that devotion.
Shouldn't the commoners be expelled to the lower social stratum of living? Landlord should be kept as the domain for us nobles. Leave the rest out.
Shut up! Shut up! Don't you dare speak ill of my mother and father like that! I remember it all. I remember that my mother sincerely loved me and loved my father. I refuse to believe I'm the product of an affair!
Then tell me why is your
I will
manna...
prove to you my legitimacy! I will become stronger than what I am now! I'll join Crest Legion and become the kind of child of the House of Angel who's acknowledged by everyone! I'll attest to the great love that my mother and father shared during her life!
Oh, Lita.
You will hear me on this! I will not give in! And I will be damned if I lose to all of you!
Then you should prove it to us. Let's see whether or not you're truly a match for someone from a Night Duke house.
Salacha?
Go now, my loyal Knight Jack. Expose the deception that has grown rampant in the House of Angel.
I wanted to put a stop to this before I went this far.
Ah! You need to stop this! Cut her out! Nita! Thanks!
Now that it's come to this, I'm left with no choice but to fight you. The best I can do is end this quickly by my own hand. I can at least take some pride in that! Don't feel bad about it! Lita! You'll make it worse if you put up a struggle. I have no desire to see your blood spilt.
That's so considerate of you! But you would be wise not to be so confident and underestimate that samurai class! It's the Dragoon ability of flight!
Behold! Springily Ray! Oh no, Lita!
Don't worry. She seems to be trying her best, at least. Melita doesn't have a chance in a million of winning. I mean, right from the beginning, she's getting pinned down by Sala, a Dragoon class. She's not a Paladin class, and moreover, if she suffers an overwhelming defeat to a fellow daughter of a Night Duke house who's her same age, there will be no one left to believe in her descent, not from the House of Angel, at least.
You reek of lies with your talk of nonsense.
Huh?
Lita boasted about you to me. She said she had gotten to know a pretty girl during the tournament. She felt like you might become a special kind of friend.
I see. Then I bet her hate for me is pretty strong now.
That's your real intention.
So long as she has a friend like you by her side, I'm sure Melita will be fine.
I see. You really like Lita, don't you? You may think of Lita and look down on her, but I do not. I will stand behind her in support, and I take pride in that!
She's out there dominating.
Take a look at that. How unsightly is it to do nothing more than run away?
Those with addled eyes see that and think she's dominating. Just who the hell is she? That man who trains her.
No! Salacha!
No more hiding in flight! Sala!
Lady Salacha lost?
Now you all listen to me! What I did shows exactly why I take pride in being samurai class! It is because of that I was able to pick myself up. And it's because I want to catch up with someone that I can find the courage to push forward. Staying true to myself. It's the only way I will make you accept me as is. I am a Paladin of the House of Angel!
If that's it, then does that mean Lady Melita truly is the daughter of Duke Felgus, and the late awakening of her mana and class was simply terrible luck that befell her? And if that's the case, wouldn't it mean we've done something extremely treasonous?
Once she's backed into a corner, she's of no use at all. I suppose I'll make it as if this never actually happened.
Is that thing?
What just happened to that pen?
It looks like an alternate pen. It's a super rare, non-standard item that can rewrite the effects of magical texts. What's Sala doing with something like that?
This is not the time to be afraid. We're mana users, for crying out loud.
Melita is absolutely right, Sala. Playtime is over for us now.
Right.
To the gallery! This is the only way out!
Hurry and get on the other side of the door!
Mrs. Othello?
Well,
Please, quickly take refuge. Ellie will be troubled if you don't return back home. It would break her heart.
Quickly now! We need to go too!
Come, come! Beautiful princesses! Isn't it about time for the finale of this fairy tale?
But aren't you the one?
My current role is not to play Melita Angel's imposter father anymore, but as complete, unadulterated evil.
You are an imposter! How dare you torment Lita like that! It's eroding?
Time to end this!
Ellie!
You caught me.
I will protect you, Ellie.
Now let me hear the despair-filled shriek of a young lady!
Instructor!
Sorry I took so long, Lady Melita. You can leave the rest to me now.
Sorry, Instructor. I'm going to protect everyone too.
That's the kind of thing that makes you my pupil. Let's finish this, milady.
Ready!
I suspected that you would come. The private tutor of Melita Angel.
As if I care. Now beat it.
When did you...
Too slow. It's taking you too long to unleash your mana.
Understood.
What's a bastard like you got?
Don't make light of the samurai class. Thousand Blade, brilliant severing petal.
Did you just?
Oh my, how careless of me. Those two are just so passionate they couldn't resist.
Damn it! That brat!
Stop making a fuss and being unseemly.
Duke!
Though it happened within a tale, you suffered a true death, so you bet it hurts.
Please, you must save me, Duke!
I get it. Thank you for your service.
Why would you do that?
Well, I thought I would give you one last role to play. The unforeseen ability of the incompetent talented girl, the skill of her private tutor, and his background. It would seem there is still much that I have to do before the time is just right.
Lady Elise! Instructor Rose!
I was so worried! Please tell me, are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm glad you're back, Instructor Melita.
I'm happy to see you're safe.
I'm sorry to have worried you.
Melita, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Truly.
In the following days, a number of people claiming to be Lady Melita's true father wrote into various newspapers regarding the incident that had secretly shaken the Cardinal Scholarship District. Well, the matter was quickly resolved by Knight Duke Sergei Shiksal, who had moved forward with an independent investigation. And as it turned out, the culprit behind the incident was a member of Crest Legion named Bijou Nice. The young elite knight is considered to have perpetrated the act of violence due to harboring doubts about the current state of the nation. But he has gone into hiding, and the truth of the matter remains in the dark. To deal with the aftermath of this crime unprecedented in the history of Crest Legion, the commander of the unit, Duke Felgus Angel, is briefly staying with Lady Melita.
Come on, get back up. Thanks, Nerva.
Lita.
Huh?
Now.
Regarding your class that was shown on your certificate for passing the Labyrinth Librarian exam, your great-grandmother, there was a relative who was samurai class in her generation, if I'm remembering correctly. You very much resemble Melanoa.
Father!
I leave the rest to you.
Sir. I'm so happy for you, Lady Melita.
Milady, it's time to go.
All right. You know, your eyes are the same as my instructors. You're always together, aren't you?
Milady.
Oh, instructor. For my reward for passing the certification exam, will you hear what I chose for my selfish request?
Go right ahead.
I want you to be present to see it. The moment this world and its people, which could be said to be cruel, acknowledges me someday. Instead of entrusting my life to you, I would like to one day risk my life to save yours.
Ah, sure enough. She is my little lady.
Oh dear, if we don't hurry, we'll be late. Let's go, instructor.
You are, after all, my one and only pride as an assassin.